central purpose of this forum of the green economy is to bring together all these officials and government representatives, the young, the talents and education representatives under one roof to focus on how to get it right and the green economy. With regard to policy frameworks, the government has consistently prioritized initiatives and encouraged sustainable business practices and to incentivize the green innovations, sustainable production methods, and adoption of eco-friendly technologies. By doing so, we are able to mitigate on environmental degradation and at the same time focus centrally on creating the green jobs for the young people.
There are a lot of opportunities like in the water sector. You are aware that we have a lot of water in Kenya that is not available. So we need innovations for the water sector to reduce and even recover as much water as possible. Who will give us these innovations? That's an opportunity existing. The same case with the air. We need air, clean air. And there are a lot of innovations within the air to improve our air. The issue of land, we need to restore our land. What innovations do we need there? A new law came into existence, the Sustainable Waste Management Act. And this law requires that we transition from linear to circular waste management. What does circular waste mean? It means that you look at that law and track how your waste moves. And it establishes a new system. The new system is that there will be no more dam sites. So where will the waste go if it is not going to the dam site? The waste will be taken fast to a material recovery facility called a collection center. A material recovery facility is therefore sorting, broad-based sorting. Okay? If you receive the 3 bins, Kenya will have 3 bins. In your house, you have 3 bins. One for hazardous, another one for mixed, non-hazardous, and for organics, so that we avoid contamination.
Most pressing priority for us right now as a country is to look for opportunities where we can create opportunities for young people. Globally, the green economy is estimated to be worth around $4 trillion. That's a huge opportunity that coming together will allow us to be able to unlock. Again, the Kenya GDP has continued to grow steadily as a result of digital economy to a rate of 7% and expected to rise to 9.24% contribution to GDP by 2025. And therefore, integrating digital economy to green initiative is an important priority for all of us today. As we continue to look through the various partners and actors in the digital economy, we recognize the role the private sector plays. We believe the innovation, the skills development, the capacity for accelerating development can be a very important driver for unlocking the potential of green economy if private sector is well enabled to be able to do so. More important for us today here is to ask ourselves, even as we continue to look at the green economy, what's the role of digital economy? What tools, resources, innovations should we be bringing that our young people can be able to leverage as we together advance and create new horizons for work and also for enterprise within green economy?
In junk heapings, like I said, we collect waste, and we are happy about the transition from linear economy to circular economy. Linear economy, like the title said, most people don't know what it is when we used to collect, transport, and dispose waste. But along the way, we realized there's a lot of resources in this waste. And luckily, before even the circular economy model was introduced, we had already started segregation of waste at junk heapings. Segregation of waste is what Dr. was talking about. There's a lot of recoverables in our waste. So when we put our waste in one basket, we throw it away. But when we segregate, we put the plastic separate, the cartons, the cans, and organic waste. All these are recoverable, and our target is to ensure zero waste, zero landfill in the long run. There's a lot of potential in this. Initially, waste collection was termed as a job for people who've not been to school. And I tell the youth, when you choose what to do, you will never get a job. But when you get into something and do the best that you can.
So we've been carrying out a lot of training on how to safely take care of e-waste. So we've trained more than 2,000 young people on just general awareness and how they can take care of e-waste. We've come up with mobile solar-powered classrooms which go across the country. We have one in Kakuma, because we also realize that even the underserved, they need to be aware of the effects of e-waste. And we have other trucks that move in other parts of the country, just creating that awareness and training young people.
So fast forward, the Apple App Store launched, and we saw now another opportunity for young people to be able to be creative, to apply the right skill, to be able to create apps, tools, technologies for businesses, for environmental conservation, for smart agriculture, for all these different areas, and to be able to monetize and commercialize that by publishing those apps on global app stores. Been helping to implement the Nigeria Digital Program has been the idea that there are two aspects to it that we are responsible for as part of our mandate. One is operationalizing 101 Nigeria Youth Empowerment Centers across the country, so that youth in rural areas, the most marginalized, also have access to innovation hubs, training and skilling centers with devices, with internet connectivity, with a center manager that allows them to at least start the journey into either going into the path of innovation and creating a startup, or skilling along the lines of how can they earn a dignified livelihood through skills on transcription, being a virtual assistant, digital marketing, data entry, content writing, graphic design, that are quite environmentally friendly in that they don't have a carbon footprint, which is fortunate for all of us.
So there is always a way to be sustainable. Sustainability is everything. Big businesses, small businesses, how you treat people, having proper HR policies, because sustainability is people, planet, and profit. So you can't only take care of profit and not take care of people. That's not sustainability.
So we are now creating a collaboration whereby each and every TVET institution will train the trainees within the institutions, and then after duration of time, those trainees will go to a relevant industry. They get trained in that relevant industry for a duration of time, and then they come back. And we believe that through this broad training system, the trainees will actually be able to acquire both the skills which are required in the various areas of specialization.
There is need to train job seekers and young people entering the labor market so that they too can seize the opportunities linked to the net creation of the 25 million new jobs. The ministry, in collaboration with the national government Constituency Development Fund, have been implementing the Constituency Innovation Hubs. These are smart hubs where youths can access online services and also online jobs.
I want to highlight that CAPSA mobilizes its members to participate in climate action through a body or a platform called the Climate Business Information Network Kenya, which is the one-stop platform for private sector entities who have integrated climate considerations in their businesses. It is also the engagement framework between the government, private sector, and development partners that is linked to the National Climate Change Council. All voluntary EPR, extended producer responsibility, to mandatory extended producer responsibility through the legal framework of the Sustainable Waste Management Act of 2022 is one of the most impactful green solutions nurtured by KEPSA at the forefront of championing for creation of work opportunities for young people.
Sustainability, circularity integrates in all the sectors. So you can't say that you're an expert in all the sectors, but you also learn on the job and integrate your skills. If you're, for example, you've done an MSc in mathematics, we're integrating the numbers in terms of looking at, if you're looking at sustainability, you're looking at the 3 P's, people, planet, and profit. So we'll be looking at the analysis of what is the profitability level of the company, how are we engaging the society, that is the social aspect, and what is the impact of our business to the environment. All that you can give statistics and numbers, and then make sense, because people also love to hear what the numbers are and what the level of impact that exists.